Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. I am in the mood to repot today. I have been packing orders the last couple of days, and I just want to sit down and do some repotting. I was planning on filming this video next week, but I'm going to go ahead and do it today. I'm actually going to be filming some other stuff this afternoon, so this is the perfect video for me for this morning. I'm going to be repotting the plants I bought from Kartel Daun. So I did the unboxing on my channel. If you missed it, I can link it down below. But I bought 4 anthuriums, and they've been rehabbing and everything, and I feel like they're ready to get potted up. And then I also thought I could update you on the plants that they sent me last fall. There were 2 Hoya and 3 anthurium, and those have been potted up for a little bit. So yeah, I figured this would be a fun little video to do today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started with the updates first. Okay, so back in the fall, the first round of plants that I got from them, the 3 anthurium I have right here, and this one by far is doing the best. It's actually pushing its first full leaf in my care. And this is the Pap Forgetii hybrid crossed with Dark Phoenix. And so this one has really dark, beautiful leaves, and that new leaf is so cute coming out. I'm really excited to see what this one does once it gets bigger. I'm excited to see what all these are gonna do once they get bigger, but I love the dark leaves and I love the shape of that one. This one has done really well, and it's currently working on its roots and everything too. Right there you can see, this is most of my anthurium are going to be in my aroid mix. I do have some in pon. Freaking spider mite on the new leaf. I do have beneficials coming. I ordered them, was it Friday? Oh no, I'm gonna have to double check now, because I haven't had beneficials in a while, and you guys know I've been dealing with mealies. Oh, that sucks. I don't want any spider mites. I feel like the silica for the most part has kept spider mites away and off my plants because it's made the leaf tissue more, it's made it thicker. I guess some of these newer ones haven't had as much time to absorb the silica yet, so I feel like they're a little bit more prone to getting them. So, okay, I'm gonna have to double check after I get done filming. And this one here is the Bigfoot, and I feel like this one kind of shocked a little. It's still the 2 little leaves, and it is working, I think, on something there in the middle. Finally, there's a little growth point right there. And I think this one may have dropped a leaf or 2 as well, but these leaves, they're still kind of curled, I think, just from, being imported and everything, but it's got a nice healthy little root system starting there. I feel like it's still kind of working and settling into the pot, and then I feel like it's going to start producing more leaves and grow, especially now that spring is here, because my plants get really excited. I feel like, I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but even though it doesn't get as cold here, we still go through a period of winter here in Savannah, Georgia. And we had that snowstorm that came through and dumped a bunch of snow, which is so crazy. I still feel like a lot of my plants don't grow as quickly, and they go dormant, some of them, over winter. And I have noticed a lot of activity lately, so I definitely feel like they know that it's warming up. So yeah, that is the Bigfoot. And the last anthurium in the first batch is the Anthurium King of Spades. And this one did shock the most. This is one of the original leaves that's probably on its way out soon, but it did recently push a new one here. And this one was unfurling when I potted it in here, and I thought it maybe would have got affected, but it didn't. And so I have a first cute little new leaf in my care, and that's one of the original leaves. I definitely feel like it's just going to be working on its roots for some time, and you can see all that condensation because I have it under high humidity right now. It's in one of those little dome things back there. I don't know. Right down there you can see. These are some new anthurium that I got that are chilling in higher humidity. I do plan on growing all my anthuriums in ambient conditions, and ambient for me is average 50% humidity. Sometimes it's 40s. I've even had it as low as 30, 29, 30 in here. It can get up to 60 plus if it's a really rainy day, because I usually leave our patio door cracked, and that extra humidity comes in when it rains, and I feel like they will appreciate it. But I would say average is like 50%. I don't plan on growing any anthuriums in like a grow tent or a cabinet or anything like that. And I recently got this light here for them as well, because out here it doesn't get as much light as in my plant room. So yeah, that one has bounced back lovely and it's doing well. And then here in my dining area, I have a rhodesta cabinet. It's kind of turned into a Hoya cabinet, but I do want to eventually transition all my Hoya to one shelf together. I think I just want to keep my Hoya contained to one spot. So I think that's a future project to do one day. My other one that I got from them is actually in the Acker bar over here. Okay, because I still have their tag here. They have the black tags. So this one is the Lacunosa tricolor. It's Bruno. I actually have 3 of these now. It's funny, but I'm only going to keep one. And this one is doing well. It did shock when I got it because the specimen that they sent me was a lot larger during the unboxing, and only one strand kind of made it. And so this is the strand, and it's actually pushing some new growth here, and there's another late growth point here. It's a really pretty Lacunosa. And it's definitely, you know, been working on roots and everything too. So that one's done well. And this one is taking forever, but it's finally starting to grow. I have a couple of new leaves coming in. And then I also, so this was a huge plant as well. And I think I have 3 other propagations. They're in the other room. They're in a propagation bin, because this is the one that I'm going to keep from my collection, and the other 3, once they actually start growing and producing new leaves, then I will look at listing those on my shop. But this one is the Undulata Splash, and it kind of has like a purple sheen to the leaves under like higher light, but these are all the original leaves here. And they have firmed up and perked up so much. And so the new little leaves coming in are right here. You can see one there and then one there. And there's a growth tip here as well, but that one hasn't done anything yet. Oh no, that one's not. That's woody. Yeah, so that's not a growth point. So this spike here, I don't know if this is gonna produce a new growth, because that's like a woody piece here. So that node right there might shoot a growth point, but at least this middle one here, like that was the old growth point, that woody piece there, so that I can cut away, and so that's the new node that's growing. So hopefully those 2 leaves come in with some good splash and everything. I don't know how stable this type of splash is on this Hoya, but I've seen some that look like really purple, like the splash on them, so it's really pretty. So I'm excited to see how this one does as well. It's a unique Hoya because it's a really big leafy Hoya. And although like really big leafy Hoyas aren't my favorite, this one's so unique. And I kind of fell in love with my Hoya discipulae, and it's a leafy Hoya, but this one I love like the splashiness and everything. It is beautiful. So I'm excited to see how that one does and how it continues to grow. And so the 3 propagations kind of look just like this. All the leaves and stuff that are imported are fine, and it's just taking some time for them to kind of situate, because I had potted them all into like an aeroid mix. And so yeah, once the new growth kind of, once I can see what that looks like and everything, then I'll list them. Oh, she just jumped up there, Luna. She was laying in the sun on the floor. She's so cute. And so these are the anthurium in here. This is kind of how I keep them. This is just an empty tote bin, and then I sit another one on top, and then I can slide it to let in airflow, or I can kind of close it more if I want to keep it more humid inside. But I've been having it kind of cracked like that. There's an anthurium in here that's not from Kartel, but I think I'm going to pot this up a different day. This one here, I just had it in higher humidity, but these are the 4 that I purchased right here. And they're very green because of the algae and light that they're getting. But I've been like rehabbing them in perlite, strictly perlite. And then I have been slowly introducing some nutrients into the perlite so they can start uptaking that. So I have 2 that are the Bigfoot and Basilisk. Basilisk. It's like basilisk in Bigfoot. And so this is the one that has the ruffles on the leaves. And so this one here put out a new leaf here in the middle, and it's so cute. The other leaves are holding on and doing well. This one has some like yellowing. It's like splotchy yellowing. I'm not sure what that leaf is doing. And then, yeah, like all the other leaves are kind of holding on. I think this one up. Yeah, this one here is going down here. But yeah, I can see some roots and everything. So I don't know how rooted some of these smaller ones are, but I'm gonna go ahead and like rinse the perlite off and everything and get them potted into my aeroid mix. So this is the one that I bought, and this one I bought too, but it was like a surprise anthurium. I didn't know what I was getting. And so it's another basilisk. And this one here struggled a little more than the other one. Like you can see this leaf is yellowing, and I think I lost another leaf or two. And it does have, I feel like it is going to push something very soon. It's a little bumpy right there. And that's, I think, where a leaf yellowed. So I think I'm going to get a new leaf on this one. Yeah, I'm not sure how well rooted it is, but I do want to check and kind of get this cleaned up. This is initially why I did the import for this one here. This is the red spider crossed with self. And the red spider is such a pretty anthurium. That one. And so this one gave me a new leaf, and it's currently working on another new leaf. This one seems like it's growing pretty quickly. So the new leaf is right here. You can kind of see that red little dot in the center a little bit. And all the other original leaves are doing well. And then that's the new one here coming in. And this one, I can't tell about the root situation with this one either. So we'll see, I do want to check. So those are all considered their seedling size. And so I bought one that was more of a medium size. And so if I do order again from Kartel, if I place another order, which I'm sure I will, because I've been happy with like my plants and everything from them, I'll probably be more inclined to get this size. This is considered a medium size, and it's working on a new leaf. This is a pap, it's a blue pap, and it's crossed with Fort Sherman, that one. And this one is definitely like, has done amazing, because I think it is a larger specimen. I think it just handled the import process and everything very well. You can see all the roots in here. It has so many roots that are growing. It has some up top that are going a bit crazy. And this new leaf is so pretty coming in. Look at that color. That is beautiful. It's kind of growing a little crazy because it doesn't know which way to look at. But yeah, this one is definitely ready to get potted up. It's got a lot of healthy new roots. All right, with these little guys, what I want to do first is check the root system out. So in one of these same bins, I want to dump these out and just see. These guys had a pretty tiny root system when they were imported, when I got them. And a lot of those roots do end up kind of rotting off a little, but it looks like these are all new healthy roots that have grown in. So I think this would take good if I pot it in like a 3-inch, a small pot at first. So that one's good. Let's check the red spider. Oh, not a lot of roots. Some of this is a little rotted, some of the old roots here. I think I want to go ahead and get it potted up as well. Let me check this other one. Oh, okay, this one we might not be able to pot up. Maybe why this one was doing the worst, because all the original roots rotted. It does have a couple new ones growing in though. So this is what happened to the King of Spades. So all the original roots here, you can see all those are rotted. And so there's a new couple little ones there, and then there's a new one right there. I'll have to think about this one. I might let this one continue rooting up first before I pot that one. And this one obviously is good. Okay, so this one you saw, I'm gonna keep this one in perlite because the root system was a little bit more sad and I want it to grow in more roots before I pot that one up. So I'll probably just put this back in the propagation bin. And these guys will go ahead and get potted up. I just rinsed the perlite off. Let's see, let's do the big guy first because he's staring at me. This one here. Had a really good amount of roots on that are healthy. Look at that, it's nice. And so I think a 5-inch will be perfect to start out with. And he is kind of tall already. You see how much it's long that stem is. So I'm wondering if I should do an extender on top already. Let's see. Maybe next time. And so I'm just going to be using my normal aroid mix here. There. And then we're also going to use some TPS billions. I need to get a scoop. I keep forgetting to get like a little teaspoon or something. Okay. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on the root system here. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I don't think I did, but I started the other day. I only got to 2 anthuriums, so I have a lot more to do because I'm probably, yeah, I'm definitely over 40 anthuriums now in my collection. But I wanted to make a little Word document type thing. And so I want to list out all of my anthuriums that I have because I have so many different hybrids now that I'm getting them confused in the sense like if I do want new ones, I don't want to get one that I possibly already have, or I don't know. I just want to make a list and name all the anthuriums out that I have. And then I also, in a separate document, I want to just to like look back on, I started saving photos from the seller, like their parent plants, and I want to insert their photo into my document and just know like which one was the like parent, which one was the cross, and then I can refer back to them if I want, be like, oh yeah, that's what their plant looked like. I don't know, I just think it'd be a fun way to keep them all organized in the sense to have a document. So it'll probably take me a little bit to finish that because sometimes I start a project and then I don't finish it. And yeah, I was supposed to go through my camera. Oh my gosh, there's so many photos on my camera. I just don't have anything organized. I try to, and then sometimes I just stop what I'm doing or I start a new project and I never finish the old one. I kind of do want a little pot extender now because the roots are kind of up here. I bought some extenders from Rousseau Plant Care from Tyler. I actually bought one of his anthuriums too. I bought some of his seeds. I saw that he posted on Instagram, so I bought a pack of his seeds for his Warocqueanum. I guess he had listed some anthuriums on his site. I'll have to show you it when I'm done here. So I bought one. I thought it was pretty cool to have one of his plants, so I'm excited to see how it grows here for me. I already repotted it though. Well, I just gently upsized it because it came in I think it was like a 3-inch, and then I just like took it out, plopped, and filled up around into a 4-inch. I think it'll probably give me a new leaf soon. I've only had it for probably less than 2 weeks. I want to fill up a little bit more than normal, and then I think once this one grows a little bit more, I'm gonna have to add an extender on. But I used one of his extenders already on my Clarinervium, and I really like it because I was DIYing them for a while. I was using like a plastic placemat type of thing, and it was not working well, you guys. No. So I'm gonna replace them with the extenders because I know the extenders you can extend on and build as your anthurium grows too. Yeah, it should be able to stay in here for a while. I'll water these all at the end. That is so pretty. All right, and then we just have 2 cuties since the other one we're not potting up. Oh, let's do the red spider next. This is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. Okay, I'm gonna stick the tag back in here because I cannot forget that. And that's the root system on that guy. He's tiny. So we are gonna do a 3-inch for him. hopefully the new leaf comes out okay. Oh, it's so cute. I really like anthuriums this size. I was already thinking the other day, I'm like, I know the ones that I have in high humidity, I really need to get out onto my shelf, but I don't have any room where the anthuriums are because there's too many other anthuriums. So I'm gonna have to figure out where some of these plants are gonna go, and then I'll get them moved. But a lot of them are growing a lot already that I got, and I'm like, can't they just stay small this size for a little bit longer? I don't know, I really like baby plants. Sometimes I wish my plants could stay like a certain size and not grow any bigger. Uh-oh, where'd the new leaf go? Oh no, where'd it go? Okay, I'll have to rinse these off again. I'll water them at the sink with you. Okay, that little cutie is there. The ruffles are so cute on the leaf edge. I'll put a picture of the mature plant of the basilic. So my Monstera albo, so you guys know the big one that I have in pon. Well, you know, I had chopped the top section and replanted it, and so that one, the huge top growth is growing. So the base, the bottom part, is regrowing. It's already grown, I think. Each stem, there was 2, have already grown 2 sets of leaves each, and they're working on the 3rd set of leaves. And the leaves are coming in with ruffles, which I've never really seen on an albo. I'll have to show you. I'll put like maybe some B-roll or something while I'm talking about it. But it's so interesting that both the stems are doing that. So I don't know if it's just the way that they're just growing in right now and it'll eventually grow out of it. I like the way that the ruffles are showing up on it. I like the ruffled look, I guess, to the leaves. I haven't had an albo really do that before, so I don't know if me chopping it has caused the growth to come in that way, but I'm really interested to see how that continues or how it grows. I almost want to prop those leaves, like prop it again so I can grow that as like a separate albo plant. Because how cool would it be to have an albo with ruffled leaves? I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced your albo doing that, but I propagated a ton of Monstera albo, like a ton, and I've never come across that yet. One of the cats has her toys, and now Luna's coming to join her. Yeah. It's really cute. I really like this one too. I'm excited to see the ruffles on this one as the leaves mature. So stinking cute. All right, I have some nutrients. So I just got some stuff, was it not even 2 weeks ago? So I'm trying out some new stuff. So I don't want you guys to think that you have to get new stuff and buy new things, because I'm just trying this out. I want to see how it goes. I love to experiment. So once I kind of use it more and see how my plants grow with this switch up, I'll let you guys know more about it. But I have a different fertilizer in here other than Foliage Pro, and then I have some other stuff, like a lot of fishy stuff. So I still have my silica in here, and then I still like adjust pH and all that. There's just some other ingredients. So yeah, I'm just testing it out and seeing how it goes. But it's very dark compared to the other mix that I've been using. The dirt off the leaves. can't grip onto this one. Here we go. Okay. Okay, red spider all done. Bigfoot and basilisk. And blue pap crossed with Fort Sherman. I'm gonna let those drain at the sink and then I'll have to figure out where to put them over here. But I wanted to show you the one I got from Tyler really quick. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't have the name. I'm gonna have to make a tag, but it's a purple crystallosaurus or something. I'll put the name here somewhere. But I really love the dark leaves and the red veining is really pretty on that. Look at that leaf. Has a really red stem too. And it looks like it's going to give me, yeah, a new leaf soon right here in the middle. Right there. So I just gently upsized it. I just, yeah, like I said, plopped and filled, and it already has the roots peeking into the mix already. There's one there, and you can see some roots there. I just fell in love with that dark leaf and the red veining. So super excited to have this guy. Can't wait to see how it does. And I am excited for a lot of these anthurium behind me, especially the ones in those bins. So those are some of my like newer hybrids that I've been getting off Etsy and stuff. All right, I turned you around this way because the light was kind of bright that way. Look how pretty. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was just a quick little pot up. I just was ready to get those potted up. I still have the one to do, but I'll probably just go ahead and do that in my own time. And then the rehab one, I guess I'll just, yeah, keep that in high humidity. I thought about sticking it in moss, but I think I'll just keep it in perlite and then I'll switch it. Once it grows like enough of a little root system, I'll get it potted into my air wide mix. I did take some anthurium out of pon, and I still have at least 1 to 2 more that I think I'm taking out of pon. And the ones, I do have some that are in pon that are happy that I'm probably gonna leave in semi-hydro, but for some reason for me, I feel like, or maybe the pon is just, maybe I need to try like a more coarse pon for some of the anthuriums, but I know anthuriums have really like chonky roots, so I don't know. Some of the ones just didn't seem happy in it. So we shall see here. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little update and repot. And yeah, I'm gonna be starting a plant chores next. And I'll probably do some more stuff around the anthurium probably sometime next month, because I do, like I said, I need to make room for a lot of those hybrids to come out onto the shelf. So I'm probably going to be doing some rearranging, and I'll take you along for that process because I think it'd be fun to kind of reorganize this area and maybe downsize some of these plants that are on the shelf too, because there's some that I don't really want in my collection anymore. So yeah, I'll share when I go to do that. But thank you again so much for watching and for being here, and I will talk to you here soon. It's time to die again. Look at that. Usually whenever I have like an inch of regrowth, I'm like, okay, it's time to dye the grays again. Because it looks fine like this, but I wear my hair behind my ears a lot. And so when I start to see it right here, it drives me crazy. My gray hair comes in like Wolverine, like the gray sideburns. It doesn't come in up here, like rarely do I get anything. It's just like right here. It's the sideburns. Testing. Is my mic on? Yes, my settings are good. I think my mic is on. Yes, I didn't hit those crazy buttons. Let's see. I always get so anxious filming my intro. It's always my intro. I have to refilm my intro like 5 times. Is that light? Is that light in my frame? It's fine. Don't block the microphone.